International Cider Day. So big happy, all sorts of things for that. And yeah, so I'm reviewing this fella, Aldi's English cider, rhubarb and ginger. Love rhubarb, love ginger. I think they're perfect mixed together. Standard 4% offering a sweet fruity cider packed with flavours of tangy rhubarb and a warming ginger. So let's crack this one open. Crack one open. Hey. Oh, beautiful. Two of the best flavours. You know, in a gin, they're amazing. In a wine, they're amazing. I've done both. Coppery colour, coppery red colour pour there. And yeah, beautiful. Both the ginger and rhubarb on the nose are there, and they just it just smells so damned amazing. Quite dry really, but obviously fruity, first quenching, dry, long lasting flavour. Oh, blooming heck, that is the spot massively. Oh, I've just been to one of the gardens that I do. I spent 3 hours there. I posted the video earlier, the project. Wait till you see the next video in 2 weeks that I post. It's a transformation garden project. You know, it's one of them projects where it's going to take time to do it, but it's going to look amazing. And from my point of view, it's nice. I mean, there's a lot of rubbish, a hell of a lot of rubbish. But each time I go, keep chewing away the rubbish and bring it back into a garden rather than a slightly overgrown place at the moment. And as the grass is mowed more often, every 2 weeks, then the grass recovers, the weeds get beaten back a bit, and then spot weed and feed. Don't do the whole lot because Jesus Christ, costs you a fortune. But spot weed and feeding, taking out the weeds basically, the big weeds. To be fair, moss, every 2 weeks, the moss gets battered back anyway. And then start putting things like borders in, and you know, have nice defined edges instead of it just like there's ivy there. There's a realization that I can't do everything, but time. But what I can do is certainly create and push back the shrubs and brambles. Oh God, brambles, mega brambles, about 13 feet high. There won't be any of them until I'm done. And yeah, it's an amazing project, and you know, people I'm doing it for, they're not gardeners, not really interested in gardening. If you like to sit out in the garden, fair play there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a little oasis for them where the garden is easy to look after, using mowing regular, using weed killer to weed kill the areas where they don't want to. You know, there's certain areas where you can't grow anything and it's inhospitable. So to use weed killer to stop the bindweed, flipping bindweed, awful stuff. Yeah. So I would have weed killed today, but I forgot the flipping weed killer. So next time I go, I'll have to remember to find the weed killer. But hey ho, these things happen, don't they? But anyway, back to the cider. And now I'm doing my own garden. Don't ever stop, never stop. But I know once I've done the hedge this time, I was hoping the neighbour was going to do the hedge, to be fair, but I've done it twice already this year. Well, at least that hedge. The hedge the other side, it's all mine. In fact, one of the hedges isn't even in my garden, it's in next door's garden, but it borders my garden, and I can't stand it being long, so I cut it. You do these things, don't you? Sometimes you have to do these things. Magpie. So, oh, tasting great. Proper hitting the spot. Beautiful rhubarb, beautiful ginger, and happy International Cider Day. Absolutely amazing. I think one of the best ciders I've tasted. I think using rhubarb and ginger in a cider makes sense. And so refreshing on the mouth. Perfect combination. Gotta say, as ciders go, yes, I know it's Aldi's. Not made, it's made by somebody else for them, obviously. I probably somebody like Weston's or somebody. One of the best ciders I've ever had. Absolutely top notch. The flavours are just amazing. For me, a good 4.68. Yeah, on just slightly below Copperboot Pier, but there's a special reason for that. That's just amazing. But yeah, absolutely stunning. Cheers up.